Well, it says I'm live. I don't know if I am. If I'm not, I don't really care. Just going for a walk as the BTS rumbles across in front above me. I was going to walk. I was going to go to the gym, but there was people already in there, and I'm not a big fan of walking on a treadmill. Hello, Jelly Tots. Good morning to you. Oh no, good evening to you. It's still the middle of the night. I think it's just gone midnight for you, isn't it? So, as you can probably see, the streets are absolutely deserted. There's news coming out of Thailand at the minute that the government made a decision yesterday. Hello, John. I'm up late after working. Hey there. No, be more on. Hear me out before you say that. There's news coming out of Thailand yesterday. Late, we got it late last night. Now, it's only a rumour, but we'll find out today for definite. But the rumour is that from today, the 9th, through till the 30th of January, which is a total of 3 weeks, Thailand have put another alcohol ban on the country. All bars are to close because of the outbreak of COVID. Not just in Pattaya, but on Soi 7 here. There was a lot of girls on Soi 7 apparently have got COVID, and they've had to shut down Soi 7. So they are putting a ban, as comes into effect today, the 9th, and it runs for 3 weeks till the 30th. Now that's only what we picked up. Hold on a minute, let's just wait for that bus to go by. That's only what we picked up last night on. That's it. Be more on. Wait for it to be confirmed, because that's only what we picked up on the chatterbox on certain websites on social medias, Thailand, with the Thai people. It's only, it's yet to be actually confirmed that they have shut them down. But having said that, they definitely, yeah, they do change so fast. But there was a decision regarding their some restrictions. There was a decision being made yesterday, so obviously that is the decision that could be one of the decisions that was made. But there definitely was a decision being made yesterday, so that could very well be the decision being made. So yeah. Shall we go down? Shall we do it different today and go down 8? Go down 8. Cut through from 8 to 4, and then. Why is this bouncing so much? Come on, Gimbal, do your job. Hang on a minute. Fucking hell, I don't know what happened there with that gimbal. It's definitely not doing its job. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Moonshine. Not sure, mate. Yes, it is. No, moonshine or monsoon. Monsoon's here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to. You have to bear with me, lads. Something's happened with this gimbal. So, I don't know whether it's the weight of this or what, but maybe it's the weight of me. That's better. Well, can you get through there? I'm not sure. I can't remember whether you can get through there or not. I might have to get down a bit. Oh, I don't know. This is kicking like fuck. Hold on. Houston, we have a problem. Bear with me, lads. No, it's true. Hold on. All right, we're gonna have to do it this way. It's gonna. I've got no choice until there's something wrong with the gimbal. So the walk and talk is not going to be as smooth because there is definitely something wrong with my gimbal. I don't know whether it's it can't handle the camera. Shouldn't really be a problem, but there is definitely something wrong somewhere. See how organised I am as a vlogger. About as organised as a fucking knob. So anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. If it's jerky, I can only apologise. But yeah, thank you, thank you, Don. Yeah, you can get through, but it's through here. It's all right. My bearings was gone. You get through here. I'll let the gimbal charge up a bit. That may be what was wrong with it. Leave it in my pocket, let it charge up, and then when I get down to 4, so it'll be a bit shaky till I get to 4, and then by the time I get to 4, it should be charged up enough for it to work properly. But I think I think what it is Ron, it's not geared up to carry such an heavy phone, so maybe the motors on the thing isn't feeling the weight after 3 days of live streaming. So, but like I say, I'll get down to 4 and then to Nana, plonk myself down and sort it out when there's nobody about before I continue. So yes, as I was saying, so the rumours are on Thai social media that the bars will be closing down. Now, if that is true, there'll be a lot of people that'll end up leaving. There'll be a lot of people leaving Thailand. A lot of people, because they've already said, as in people I know, because they've already said that they're not going to stay if the bar's shut. So there'll be a lot of people that'll say, fuck this, I'm not staying. So all right, let's try again. Right, we're back on the gimbal. Let's hope that motor doesn't get too hot. It was red hot a minute ago, so that won't get too hot. Well, I think, look, when the bars shut last time, the sandboxes were allowed to operate, weren't they? Because they had complete control over it. What you got to realise is that places like Pattaya, I can never get the fucking name, Pattaya, and places like Bangkok, at the minute, they're not testing anybody that walks in there. You know, you've not got to prove that you're vaccinated. Not the vaccination will help you nowadays, but you're not, you know, you're not got to prove that you are, you know, you've got to prove that you're vaccinated. They're not, they're not, the government laid out rules and they're not adhering to them at all. So, but in the sandboxes, obviously they are, because people are coming in on a 7-day sandbox and they're adhering to the rules because they've got to. But in Bangkok, in Pattaya, where they're the two places I've been, where they're definitely not. I mean, when I was up in Isan, in Surin, they were. You couldn't get into a bar unless you proved that you were vaccinated. I know the vaccination, I'm not going down the road that you can still get it even if you're vaccinated, but they were the rules that they set out and they were the rules they were abiding by. But they're not abiding by it. They weren't abiding by it in Bangkok. I can walk into any bar in Bangkok and not have to show proof that I was vaccinated. I walked into any bar in Pattaya without having to prove I was vaccinated. So without what's the word I'm looking for? Because this variant is like the flu and it spreads like the flu, it's going to have that effect. Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's going to spread like wildfire. Once somebody's got it, it's going to spread like shit. And that's what's happened. I think yesterday they had something like 8,000 cases in Thailand. That's a number that's unheard of, for a long time. So if it's true, it'll be, obviously, somebody will be broadcasting it today like crazy. Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much for wishing me happy birthday. Thank you. So we will see. But the rumours coming out of the Thai social media are that the bars are being closed from let's get this right, today from today until the 30th. That's what's being talked about on Thai social medias. And before you ask if I can speak Thai, the answer is no, but obviously I'm with somebody that can speak Thai because she's Thai. So she pointed it out to me last night, and I sort of went, oh shit. So I'll show you something while I'm walking down here. This place over here, this Californian ink tattoo shop. Apparently, so they claim, if anybody ever watches that Miami Ink it's on American TV, well, it's also on British TV. Apparently, the person who set that up is one of them from there, but I've never seen it open. It's not been open for a long while because I was going to have one of my tattoos done by them, but they've not been open for a while. They're supposed to be quite expensive actually, but yeah, so. Red Zone's up for rent. Fucking hell. It'll be a bit weird to see, or weird's not probably the right word, but it'd be a bit thingy to see if Hillary's, because that's Hillary's one there. That's Hillary one there. It'd be funny to see if Hillary's open up, Hillary 1 and Hillary 2, because they seem to have their own rules. Oh, and there's Hillary 3. Oh, no, it's not, but it's got, no, it's part of the Hillary group. It's the King nightclub, but it's part of the Hillary group. I never knew that. So, looks like she's got a right grip on down here. See that one? The Barley Stone. That's a nice pub. Bloke who's got that is, it's also a, what do they call it now? A boutique hotel. It's a boutique hotel, so you can get a cheap room there with a pub just below you. Nice place. Bloke who owns it, well, bloke who runs it, I'm not sure whether he owns, oh fuck, here we go. And the gimbal fails. Amazing. It's overeating. I could feel the, yeah. The give me a minute. Excuse me a minute. Jesus Christ, are they hot? Yeah, the motors are way too hot to cope. Hello, Dave. Yeah, sorry about this, lads. The motors on the gimbal are definitely overheating. So I tried the other day, it worked. I've tried again today, it's not worked. So obviously we're going to have to freehand it until I can sort something out. So it's a freehand job, which means it's going to be as shaky as fuck, but there's nothing I can do. I went to go to this tattoo shop here on the second floor. That was shutting off. So if you're coming over for tattoos, a lot of the tattoo shops in Bangkok, especially in Bangkok, are closed. They can't be bothered. So keep that on board if you do want a tattoo. The Jungle. That's a new bar. That's definitely a new bar, the Jungle. Yes, I know. I've heard. I've not seen the latest score, but last I saw we were 43 for 1. I don't know what we are now, but we were 43 for 1. So that's a new bar, the Jungle. That's just been kitted out. Kickoff is a new bar as well. So both of them two are new bars. I don't know what they were called before, but they're definitely new bars. Obviously, you've got Big Dog Stumbling and Morning Tonight. And then you got your Nana Plaza down there. But you see, this is the weird part. By the looks of the way these people are taking in stockage of beer, I wouldn't say they're actually closed. Big Dog's having a shitload of beer. Yeah. What do you reckon? Do you know if it's shut or open? Hey? See, even the cat can't help me. Some of these bars are taking, again, beer deliveries today after the weekend, so I'm not 100% sure that it is shutting down or whether it is just scaremongering on these Thai socials. Are you by 30, 39? No, I'm down at 4. I've just walked past Nana Plaza. I'm now going to cross the road if I can. Oh, I've got 31 seconds to do it. Whoa! That sounded good. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you can get a lot of cups of tea still, or drink out of paper cups like they used to. But like I say, this was a sad. Now this place here, I used to come here back in 2017, 2018. I used to come to this place for me. Used to serve some great street food here. If you could put up with the rats running across your feet, it used to serve some great seafood. And now, like the whole of this used to be the Arab nation, and like the whole of there, look at it. It's just this used to be buzzing, absolutely buzzing at night. You could walk up here, you could buy anything, literally anything. But now it's just gone. I walked up here the other night, not even open, not even nowhere's even open, you know. But this, yeah, I used to eat here. Put up with the rats. It was great. Yes, Dave. Yeah, the Arab. Oh shit! I missed that question. I know it was a question, but I missed it. Sorry, Dan. I missed your question. Yeah, usually hustle and bustle. Look, does anybody remember uh, Pussy Galore that used to be here? A shop called Pussy Galore. That's gone. Boots. There used to be a Starbucks here. Boots. The Boots is still here, but all these shops here, these don't open anymore. Just don't open. Just don't bother. Even McDonald's only opens now. I think it opens 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It used to be open all day, all night. Now it's only open 12 till 7. So it's only open for 7 hours a day now. It used to be open all the time. You could go in there first thing in the morning, get your breakfast, no problem. But now it just doesn't bother. I know the camera's shaky. The gimbal's packed up, doesn't want to work. One of the motors on the gimbal can't take the payload. I'll try again in a bit when I get further down. But I'll show you the complex that it's definitely been closed down. Definitely been closed down because the girls have got COVID, and that'll be coming up in a minute. But there is a complex that's definitely been closed down. And it was probably one of the most buzzing complexes in Bangkok at the time. Everybody used to go there, but apparently it's bit the dust. So, but like I say, if you do hear today that the bars are closed, yeah, that's where the beer garden was. Yeah, if you do hear today that the bars are closed, just remember you heard it first, did you? I broke the news. If it's all an exaggeration, you heard it here first as well. Like I said, allegedly, it's supposed to, but it is allegedly. But yeah, it's this complex here, cross over the road, where these kids are, that is closed down because of the COVID. So, as you can see, the barriers were here. So, the barriers they put across to close it. It's had a deep clean. It doesn't look like it's been open for a while. So, I can't read Tom. Ah, shit. Just bear with me, lads, if you're asking me a question, because obviously I'm not looking at the screen at the minute. But yeah. As you can tell, I mean, it might be Sunday morning. It might be silly o'clock on a Sunday morning. But this place is very, very quiet. Very quiet. It's not buzzing like it normally is. Also, my favourite noodle shop. My favourite noodle shop is also closed down. See, I've never seen that before. Even the motorbike taxis are trying to get trade. No, no, no. Thank you. No. Thank you. Yeah. So even that's very rare to see. That is. Even the motorbike taxis are trying to get trade. Doing what the tuk-tuks do. Yeah. What about that? Yeah. Of course, it was worth it. Yeah. The red tape wasn't that bad. Red tape for me was quite easy. I did an 8-day, as everybody knows, I did a 7-day quarantine because of the length of my trip. Then it was worth the 8 days. Plus, I've been places and done things. I'm not a big drinker anymore. I used to be, but the beer is not the be all or end all of my life. You know, having alcohol is not. I can live without it. So for me, the fact that the bars have been closed, or the fact that I can only do certain things, it's never really bothered me. It's not a problem for me at all. I'm going to stop in a minute and try and set the gimbal back up because it's been switched off now long enough for it to be. I'm just trying to find a quiet. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm actually trying to find a quiet place to sit while I set it up. I know it sounds stupid because the streets are all quiet, but it's always difficult to find somewhere just to sit down without getting, I won't say without getting harassed because that's not true, but without. So if I sit just here, plonk my arse down for a minute, like that. I'm just going to put you on the floor for a second, bear with me. You can look at the floor. I know it's not a very good place to look, but you know. I bet you were loving sitting on the floor, weren't you? Anyway, the gimbal's not prepared at the minute to take any shit, so because of that, we'll carry on for a bit. Maybe next live stream I'll do on a lighter phone. Give the gimbal some chance. But anyway. We'll carry on. So as I was saying, this place here, which was for me was absolutely brilliant, great for noodles and everything else. This place here last night was closed. They say they're temporarily closed, but yeah, they're shut. So they were buzzing. You couldn't get a place, you couldn't get a seat, you couldn't get anything in there. Now it's temporarily closed. The thing that makes me laugh is they never actually tell you why they're closed. You know, they'll turn around and say, "Oh, well, we're closing for renovations, or we're closing because short-staffed, or whatever." They never actually say, "Well, we're closing because there's been a case of COVID," because otherwise people just won't go there when they reopen. So, but for anybody who has never been up here, I'll show you what's up here. This lovely coffee shop up here. I remember when they were selling some of these condos off, really. But there, that's the coffee club. For anybody who loves the coffee, come up here. You can have breakfast, all day Australian breakfast with a coffee club. Sit here amongst the plants and the trees. All day Australian breakfast. Lovely place, really nice to sit and relax and chill out. And then there's the steakhouse just there. So they're the two places up here. And then if you want to get some BTS, you want to get some dough, you can get some dough out of the BTS. No excuse not to pay your bill. The fish balls are for eating only. The poor fish. Why are you taking the balls off them, Dave? They ain't done nothing to you. Leave the fish balls alone. So that's what the place is called. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? You get bloody bad back and vertigo looking up there. So like I say, I remember that being built. I remember this place being built. I remember watching the workers walking across the scaffolding. You used to be able to see them from up on the BTS, walking along the scaffolding, fucking about 60 foot in the air, thinking, what the fuck, that, and in flip flops, thinking, what the fuck, that never happened in England. You know, where's the health and safety officer when you need him? But anyway. There you go, the Margarita Storm's still going, still open. Happy hour, draft beer, 99 baht, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Oh, fuck. And as I said, as you can see, this place is dead. Look at that. Absolutely dead. It's what time now? Now, it's 8 minutes past 8 in the morning, and it's dead. Absolutely dead. Morning. How are you? I'm okay. How are you? You okay? Good. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna have to watch the stream, or I'm missing a lot of comments. There's only fucking 8 people in the chat, and I'm still missing comments. Yeah, that place used to be buzzing. That doesn't even open anymore. Thermal. Anybody who knows thermal knows what it was, or what it is, or whatever. Oh, Dan, Thermals was it was a coffee shop that's been going since Jesus Christ, been going since the 70s. I'll use the term coffee shop very loosely. It's actually, I'll answer that in a minute, sorry, Billy Boy. It's actually it's the biggest it's the biggest it's the biggest place for freelancers, definitely in Bangkok. I would say probably in Thailand. On one night, on a good night in there, you can get anything upwards of about 300, 350 freelancers in one bar. They stand about 3 to 4 deep from the wall. As soon as you walk in the door, you have to buy a drink. You can't walk in and have a walk round. You must buy a drink. So the bar's the first thing you see when you walk in. And then it's like, I don't like using this term, but I will. It's like, basically, it's like the cattle market. It really is. It really is like a cattle market. You walk round and the girls are just standing there, and you walk round and you pick one, but the price is always the same. The girls that go there, they've set a price because you don't pay a bar fine. They've set a price, and that's the price. No matter which girl you ask, it's the same price. It does not move. It does not thing it. It will be the same price. I don't know the price because I've never asked, but I do know people who have used it, and I do know that it is a set price. So no, I didn't. Straight, easy answer for that. So, Billy Boy, answering your question that you asked a minute ago, which was, do I think these bars? I think some are shut permanent. I do honestly think some of them are closed permanently. I'd hate to think that Thermals is gone permanent because that was such an icon. It's been there for 40 odd years, 50 odd years. It's, if you put Thermals into Google search, Thermals cafe shop, it comes up. So it's been there for such a long time. So but you the other thing about Thermals is there's no uh, they don't allow ladyboys in. So at night when you when you're walking past Thermals, when it was open at night, you used to get 10, 15, maybe upwards of 20 ladyboys standing outside because they weren't allowed in. So they'd ply for their trade outside. So right, let's attempt to put the gimbal back on. Let's see if we can for the last stretch. Right, we're back on the gimbal. What I have to do now is I have to keep an eye on the... Right, I have to keep an eye on the battery charger because if the battery charger goes off, because it switches itself off every now and again, then I have to press the button to put the battery charger back on, the battery pack back on, so it charges the gimbal. Right, we're back on the gimbal. So we've got the gimbal up and running again. So we'll be in for a smoother last 20 minutes. I might walk down as far as Cowboy. If you want me to walk through Cowboy, I'll do that before I end it. So might bring back some memories for some people. Thank you, Ty Billy Boy. Like I say, it's amazing. You can get 5G just about anywhere here in Thailand. I can't get fucking 5G I can't get 5G in my own city, and yet I can get it out in the middle of nowhere in Isan, and yet I can't get it in my own city. These don't look at 4G anymore. 4G is just not good enough for these people anymore. If it hasn't got 5G, they don't want anything to do with it. Well, they took the Christmas tree down. I've been doing that for 2 days. There's the top of it. So finally, after 2 days, the Christmas tree's gone. Here it is here. So I presume that'll be packed away again till next year. So like I say, the rumours, the alleged rumours coming out on Thai social media is that the bars will be closed from today until the 30th of January. Now that's what's coming out on the Thai social media last night. Whether it's true, we will find out today for definite. But normally, if there's rumours, they're normally close to being true. So there wouldn't be rumours if they weren't close to being true. There's an old saying, isn't there? There's no smoke without fire. I used to come down here back in the day, get me coffee down that back alley down there. I used to be able to get me coffee, my iced coffee. It cost me 25 baht for an iced coffee every morning. For anybody who don't know, the MRT's down that way, down them stairs. And Cowboy is over there. So should be able to get across that bit. Follow this time man, and he got fucking packed out. At least he got packed out and not me. He looks like he's been on the. He knows what he's doing, walking around. So you get done in America for jaywalking, don't you? So anyway, that's off down here. Oh yeah, this is. Without getting run over. We're now setting up the food. So that one's gone. Blacked out the name. I know it's during the day, but you can still see how some of these bars, you look into them and you can see some of these bars will never actually open up again. They're completely, they've never been open and they probably never will. So, the police are here. Like this one, look, definitely closed. Definitely closed. Susie one's only the outside bit open. So that's Cowboy. A lot of these bars probably never open again. All the food vendors coming down. I'm going to walk down towards Crazy House to see if that's actually shut down. I heard a rumour it was. And yes, it has. This used to be a mad place. An absolute mad place. That used to be crazy. Literally crazy house. That place there used to be absolutely crazy. And now it's closed down. Sad. That was the only place towards the end in 2018, 2019. It was one of the only places in Bangkok where the girls danced completely naked on stage or around the pole or whatever you want to say about it. All the other bars, they all had items of clothing on, normally just a thong or whatever, but that used to be one of the only ones, allegedly. I never went, I never bothered to go myself, but that's the rumours I heard. So got fucking wet feet. Somebody just pissed on my fucking feet. Alright, I'll start heading back now. So like I say, it was probably a short live stream, but I hope people enjoyed the insight into I've been blessed. I'm not been blessed, mate. Truthfully, fucking hell, I'm one. I maybe you could say that to Billy Boy, but I'm definitely not been blessed, mate. I know a lot of people would love to be here. I know that, but the big question on my lips is, would you really want to be here? Would you really want to be here with the current climate as it is? I'm not talking about the weather. I'm talking about the uncertainty every day as to whether the bars are going to be open, whether the places are going to be open, whether there's going to be travel restrictions, because that'll be the next thing. There'll be travel restrictions next. Oh, yeah. Oh, you meant me being peed on? All right, okay. I think it was an air conditioning unit dropped its fucking load, as they do. But yeah, joking apart, I mean, people turn around to me and say, "Oh, I wish I was there." But do you really? Truthfully, do you really wish? As a if as a single man, would you really want to be here? Because, like I say, the next thing they're going to do is travel restrictions. That's the next thing. And if you've got travel restrictions on top of bars being closed, you can't even get down to the beach. You can't do anything. Is it really, really worth it? I'm going to try and beat these lots across the road. Look at them all queuing up. Oh fuck, the lights have just changed. Here they go. I got to cross that bit. It's on green here, I'll get across this bit. And then finally, if I get a chance, I'll get across this bit and all. Looks like there's been a bad motorbike smash there. Motorbike's left its side of the road smashed up. This junction's fucking horrible. I've got 75 seconds to get across this bit. So, should do that quite easily. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's worth being over here just for the weather. But like I say, I think January, which is normally part of their high season apparently, or the tail end of their high season, I think January will be a write-off. I think most people will give January a miss and won't bother coming out in January. I honestly believe that. See, there's a lot of these gyms opening up, these jet 24-hour gyms, a hell of a lot of them. They're buying up a lot of places and opening up, so there is a lot of gyms springing up around here. Not for me personally, but my days of going to the gym are well over. So as you can probably tell, I'm a fitness freak. There's a little bar complex at the back here I've never been to. Really never been to. But apparently there is. If anybody's been there, it's down here apparently. Yes, Dan, there is, of just about every public park now, there is an outdoor gym. But I'm sorry, I was going to the gym today. Alright, I was going to go to the gym today, and the only reason I didn't go to the gym today, this morning, was because there was other people in there. And looking like I look, the last thing you want is people watching you go to the gym. So instead of going to the gym, I thought that was a ball. Instead of going to the gym, I've come for a walk. But yes, there are but the sort of this Jet 24, I don't know. People are on fitness regimes and have gone crazy for it, and it's took off big. But like I say, not for me. I walk when I'm in Bangkok. I walk anything upwards of about anything upwards of about 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Anywhere from 8 to 15 miles a day. Just walking around Bangkok. Just on a normal day. Nothing special. Not going anywhere ridiculous. And there's a restaurant for you. I mean, just now, just walking around here, I've done 6,000 steps. So, yeah, but like I say, I mean, if I'd have walked a bit further behind me, down the way behind me, down Sukhumvit Road behind me, I would have come to another park. Exactly the same, smaller version. I mean, that's got turtles in the lake. And that's that. Yeah, that has an outdoor gym. So, but like I say, lads, I'm going to end this. Thanks for joining me on this walk, and I'll speak to you a lot later. Have fun and have a good day. Take care.